Mini Comics Day 2016, Part 5. Okay, so we are back, and in this episode, we are going to be putting in the final 2 pages of our mini comic, pages 7 and 8. And it was, well after midnight at this point, so, don't expect things to be quite as pretty or as well designed. But, I did get tired of drawing our Styracosaurus cashier in the same pose every time, so now we get another slightly 3D pose. It's not bad. I think our proportions of Mr. Stegosaurus are quite odd, but then his proportions have been quite odd the whole time. If you can't tell, he's looking tired too, and he's trying to pull out his credit card. And then there's some Triceratops in the background that you can't see at all. And so, yeah. And then that second panel is going to be kind of nice. It's going to be all kind of silhouette-like. More so than, the last time he went out. And when it all gets printed out, you have a couple of these things where it's going back and forth right next to each other on opposing pages, and I kind of like that. So here we go. He goes straight to work and makes himself his peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And finally, our protagonist, he gets to eat it. Again, this is the one I was referring to earlier where you kind of get another straight-on view. It looks kind of weird. At least I think that's the one. It's the next day. So, how about the status? Did I pass? Well, I'm going to have to say that I did not get it all complete before midnight. That one's pretty obvious. Here I was having lots of fill problems because, there's always some little stray pixel that fills in the whole page with black when you just want to fill in this and that. And you always have to go around the edges of the panel border to get it to do right. Anyway, so I did print out one copy. I might kind of recreate that or just go through it for the last video. I'm not quite sure yet. So it was just a home because, at about 2 o'clock in the morning, you just don't really want to be going to Kinko's. Strange, huh? Oh, wait, I should say FedEx Kinko's. So, yeah, I'm really tired today. But I did all this yesterday, so I think it counts. I did make one copy. I'll probably make a couple more so I can take it down to Kinko's and show them what it's supposed to look like. So yeah, I do all those little dinosaurs in the back running the, can't tell if that's a pharmacy or the customer service counter. And then later I paste a dialogue balloon over them, so that was a bit of wasted work. And now he's back home. He's sort of, thrusting himself against the door to keep the world out, basically. And if you notice that door, I drew it 2 different ways and just picked the one I liked better. So I made a cover and a back cover. That might be the next video, assuming I get around to it. It might be a couple days now because I'm tired. Anyway, I will put it up eventually. So I made a cover and back cover in the GNU image manipulation program, and then you pull that up in a word processor, make a landscape page, put in a 1/2-inch margin all around, put it as 2 columns, and then just paste the pages in. But you kind of have to zigzag it back and forth to make it look right. So I started out with page 1 on the right hand side, then page 2 on the left hand side of the next page, and then you continue down along the way, zigzagging back and forth until you zigzag back and forth all the way back up. It's kind of odd. The best way to explain it is just make up a little tiny mock-up book and write the page numbers on each and see where each one comes out, and then just copy that. But anyway, so that's page 7 and 8. So all that's left is covers and binding. See you later. Talk to you. Bye-bye.